everyone. Today we're going to be making a cow craft. So when you pick up your kit, you'll also need some glue, some scissors, a black marker, and a pencil. And so we'll start, and in your kit you get a paper plate, a piece of black paper, 2 pieces of pink paper, and a piece of white paper. So we're going to put the glue to the side as well as the marker. So we'll get 2 pieces of pink. We want to use the bigger one for this part of the craft. And so for this, we're going to be making the cow's little snout, muzzle, whatever you want to call it. So we want to do a big oval. So you'll take your big piece and use a pencil, and you'll just make a big oval or rounded rectangle, whatever you want to call it. And you'll do that, and you'll go ahead and cut that out. Okay, once you have that one done, you'll move it to the side, and next we're going to draw the cow's ears. You ever seen an ear like a cow? They kind of have long, kind of floppy-ish ears. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be making ears, some horns, and some eyes. So we need to make sure we don't use all the paper on just the ears. So we'll say about a little more than a third, slightly less than half of the paper we're gonna use to make the ears. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make kind of a rounded line for the one ear. And if you want to make them even, you can cut this out and then trace it and do it on that side. And I think I might do that just to make them even. But if you just want to draw another one and cut that out, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, I've got my ears done. You can see they're kind of mirrors of each other since I decided to trace them. And if you have any leftover pencil marks, you can just go ahead and erase those. That's why we use pencil, so that it will erase well. There you go. So we'll put the ears to the side now that we have those done. And next we're going to do the cow's horns. So for those, they don't have to be real big, but you're gonna almost do a teardrop or water drop shape with a little bit of a curve. So we'll go here, almost like you're doing a 6, and then you're gonna swoop in a little bit. So you can see like you're doing a 6, but before you complete it, swoop out. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out and trace it since that's easier for me. But if you just wanna make another one, go for it. And again, when we're done, I'm gonna erase any pencil marks from my tracing. And then I'll flip this horn to be the other side, so that'll hide the pencil marks. So we're done with the horns. We'll put those to the side as well. And next we'll do the eyes for the cow. For that, you might want to lay out the snout so you kind of see how big you want your eyes. I'm gonna do just 2 equal size ovals. And then we'll cut those out. Okay, we've got the eyes done. Now we'll put those to the side again. And we'll work on the insides of the ears. We want to make a little bit of a pink inside. So for that, we're gonna do about the same shape, kind of that. If you lay it underneath, you can kind of see the white through the pink. And so we're gonna do just a little bit of pink inside. So I'll do that again. Got your 2 little insides of the ears, and you cut that out. Okay, we've got the insides of the ears cut out. So we'll put all of that, push it to the side. And now's the more fun part. So our cow, we're gonna do a black and white cow, so we need splotches for our cow. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take a pencil and just draw some splotches. No specific shape or size, just kind of make random shapes, kind of like if you spilled some water, the kind of shape that it'll have when it spills. Just do that, some fun little shapes. Okay, now once you have your splotches all drawn on your black piece of paper, then you cut those out. Okay, we're all done cutting out our splotches. And if you look, when you do the pencil marks, you can see that there's kind of that shiny pencil marks. What you want to do is, if you don't want to see that, you can flip them over when you glue them. So put the glue on the side where you see the pencil marks. You glue it down and you won't see those. Same with all the other colors. Okay, so now, first before we start gluing, we'll start with our eyes. We're going to make the pupils. So do a circle, leave some white around. And then I want them to have like you can see a shine on their eyes. So I'm gonna do a small little circle here, and a bigger circle here. And then you color the rest black, but not those little circles. So it'll look like they've got like a little shine in their eye, a little twinkle. But if you just want plain black, you can go ahead and just color a big circle. Okay, we've got our eyes done. And so next we want to make his little nostrils for where his nose would be, or her nose. Cows are usually females. So we'll do a little oval here, a little oval here, color that in. And once you have his nose, little nostrils done, then, or her, sorry, I'm gonna do a big smile. I want my cow to smile. So we got a big smile there. And now we get to glue. First, we'll start with our ears. We want to glue the little pink insides on to the ears. Our ears are all done, so we'll put those to the side a little bit, and now we'll start gluing everything on our plate. So the first thing I'm going to do, smooth our plate out. Just push on the ridges, get some of that roundness out. The flatter it is, the better it'll let the glue stick. So now we want to do our splotches. So you don't have to have a specific pattern, just start gluing. Push back a little bit under this. Okay, I've got my black splotches. You might not use all of your black, that's okay. Now we're going to glue down the mouth. So I'll put my mouth right there. Now I'm going to do the eyes down. Okay, got my eyes glued down. And next I'm gonna take some of my splotches, and I want my cow's ears to have a little bit of splotches. So I'm going to cut some of it off, and I'm gonna glue it down on there. You don't have to if you don't want to do this step, but I thought that would look fun. Okay, now that I have my ears done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll glue on my horns first. For the horn placement, I want to do them kind of diagonal to the edge. So you just put a little bit of glue where it'll stick to the plate. And a fun fact about the horns that I learned while putting this together was that most milk in the US comes from Holstein cows. And those types of dairy cows are born with horns. And when they're calves, they remove the horns so they don't hurt the farmers or the other cows. So that's why we're putting horns, because traditionally they would be born with, well, they'd have horns. So that's something you can tell your friends about. So, and then finally we're gonna glue on the ears. You can kind of do them wherever you want. I'm gonna do them right here. And I'm doing them on the back side so that they kind of look like they're coming from the side of the head. So there's your cow. I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you when you visit the library. Bye.